everybody. All of you got, like, by the way, I heard from a lot of people excited that you were going to be on the show.
Okay, so I have to put on gut. Okay, because something was covering you. I'm so happy to be with you. I don't honestly, the last show we did, that was a few months ago. I don't know how I did it.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
it was 1 hour show. We did one in the evening, you remember, and then next day, I think it was 1 hour, from 11 to 12. And we finished the video. I want to stand up, and I have pain all over myself. I had COVID, and it hit me like a ton of bricks in a split second.
Were you vaccinated?
I had 3 vaccinations. I'm not taking any more because I was already getting exposed to the COVID. So,
how long were you sick?
Sorry? Only, you know what? It was so odd. I got Sunday afternoon. I called my doctor in the morning for medication because they didn't want you to come. And my husband had to pick up medication from the drugstore. I was waiting till Wednesday for his call back. So he gave me medication. I took 1 tablet because I thought, well, I'm already getting out of it.
Yeah.
Wednesday, I was able to do a video. Go figure. And, at least it was good because I had this medication for my husband. When he got COVID, I gave him right away because he got even worse on Friday evening. So he will be waiting till Monday in the best scenario.
Right.
So I gave him my medication and he was taking radiation that time. I was happy.
Yeah. But did that medication that gave you help?
I took only 1 tablet.
Because you were feeling better.
I was already I never had flu since 2000.
Wow.
I got flu only when I got vaccinated and then never ever again.
My friend Dan got it. He's a school teacher. He had all the vaccinations, but the kids were getting it left and right, and he got it. And, he got pretty sick a couple of days, but he took that pill that you're supposed to take, and it took it away. But he tried going back to school like after 5 days, and he kind of went down again with like a cold.
Well, it keeps you on lower energy for a while. But I was, thinking, oh, it's not as bad as it could be.
Oh, yes. Well, it was killing people.
Did you ever had?
Never had it.
Good for you. Cheryl, my girlfriend, she never had it.
Nobody, none of my family ever got it. Except Nicole, sorry, my daughter.
Oh, yes, I remember that time.
But nobody else, not my sons, nobody else.
And the grandson didn't have it that time?
No, but he did get it later. When Nicole had it, she gave it to him. But he rallied really quick. And believe it or not, Nicole rallied too, so.
I remember you were worried about her because
she has lung disease. And the doctor told her, if you get COVID, it might kill you.
And that was the strong ones. Because when I got it,
it was
I just shake it off and I was.
See, that's because they look, because I've been feeling very good. I get tired, that's about it, but I'm old,
No, I'm 1 year older than you. Don't tell me about age.
So, I have a right to quiet down. So thank you guys for your, and also Violetta has questions too, so we're going to go back and forth. So listen, I've heard this before, and I wanted your opinion on this. Marianne Williamson is talking about running again for president.
Yeah.
I like her, but she'll never win as president, in my opinion.
I think she had 1% before.
Yeah.
So
she's too spiritual for this nation.
She's very spiritual. And so what is the question?
Well, if she runs, could she possibly win?
Okay. So I'm not going to cover my mouth because one lady wrote me, don't hide with the cards your mouth because she's reading lips.
Oh, very good.
So I will be trying.
A lip reader, yeah.
Yes. I don't know how it can be done.
I wish I was a lip reader because there are a lot of
I
things I'm
wish.
like, when they're talking
I-
amongst themselves at the White House, I wish I could see what they're saying. We
Not only
need her
White
number.
House.
We need her number so we can call her and ask her.
Okay, so please count to three. How?
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Well, it is the symbol of silhouette. It's an old-fashioned, long time ago. Everyone was had those cutouts of your face.
Yes, I remember that. We did it in the elementary school.
Yeah, I remember I wanted one lady to cut out mine. We were waiting for train, but the train came faster than the lineup for me. I was a kid, but I was fascinated how well she was doing every silhouette. So I never had mine. And it is something to amaze people, to just give her some recognition and make
And
to
she
look
puts out some pretty, she's very forgiving and loving.
okay, I'm not hiding my lips. So she is very spiritual, as you said.
I saw her once. She talked at some church that my sister took me to. She was almost translucent. She was so filled with light.
But she's worried about something. She has some problems maybe in her life, and she wants to feel rejuvenated and feel different. And she knows she's outsider. She can't go too far, but it is that the way that she wants.
Do you think something with her, or she's worried about the state of this nation?
Okay, I just have to shuffle my cards.
Okay.
Before I didn't have to, but now it looks like I'm getting used to it to shuffle them every time.
1,
Yes.
2, 3.
I think it's more personal for her.
Okay. Okay.
Wants to have the name to be recognized more, and it's nice publicity for her.
Okay.
Yes, there is something that is bothering her. She is feeling under some pressure or backstabbings. So nice surprise, and then or maybe she has some illness, and she
I
wants.
was just feeling illness when you said that.
Yeah, because it's usually the illness or backstabbing.
Something that hits her out of the blue.
And it's hard journey for her, but she's fighting. She wants to be recognized, and it's something that you will be. Yeah, I even wrote to myself, keep your cards lower.
Okay, now hit me up, girlfriend.
Okay, group 66, because I asked people for, to write questions for you. And she is from Europe. Would like to know if coronavirus came from lab in Wuhan.
Yes.
So, yeah,
didn't we discuss this a long time ago?
Yes.
And I remember telling everybody that there was an American working in China. His wife was Chinese, and he said Wuhan lab was looking for people to work on the virus. And they were advertising, and then right after that, the breakout happened.
Yeah, and they are not saints in that situation. They know what they did, and that was wrong.
It wasn't deliberate, it was an accident.
Yeah, and it came somehow connected in that area because and then they blame it the flea market or farmers market.
Yeah, they can blame who they want, but it came from them. But see, the only reason we can't prove it beyond a reasonable doubt is China won't give us any information.
No, they will never do that.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so now, this is from Barb. Do you see Barack Obama taking on a new role like Jimmy Carter did with Habitat for Humanity?
Oh.
You ready? 1, it's really raining out here. 2, 3.
I'm surprised that he is still sitting on it and not doing. And he will be bringing the light to some situation in the, like, flashing light. So he will be giving some light to some political situations.
Okay.
He wants to be but he took a long time to relax now.
Right.
Under Trump, he was not doing anything. And now I wish he would start thinking about going back to the battle to be a president again.
Oh, Brock? Oh, I don't think he will. You know what I feel? Him and Michelle, when they left, they were done.
It is that some legal things he will have to take care of.
Okay.
And he wants to celebrate things in life. So he has a lot of followers, but he's very cautious. He doesn't want to rock the boat.
You know, he's a Leo too. Usually they're out there.
Yeah, we are three days apart.
Because somebody asked me if Michelle Obama would run for president. I never saw that either.
No, I never saw her.
She's like, I felt like they're done. I see them writing books. I see them doing charity.
Yes, and she doesn't want to be that much in the public face. She was doing this because for him, and because she loved him. But otherwise, I don't. She was not that she was like from Poland. Anya, she was able to express herself, and she was doing so much, so many good things. But the public was not nice to her.
Oh, the Republicans, when she wore a sleeveless, and her arms looked beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, and you imagine, and then Obama wore a tan suit. I mean, it was overkill.
Oh, they were picking.
They were just desperate. They were desperate.
They couldn't pick up anything bigger than that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Christine, that's for you now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Christine Crilly, hello, Christine, will research for new COVID vaccination vaccination have a good outcome. It is reported to be much more effective than effective. So there is some pray for those, and
I saw that. Absolutely. This is going to work good. You know, a lot of people are going to decide not to take it. You have the choice. They're not going to make you take it this time. But a lot of people will say, yes, this is good. And it's easy on the body. Nobody really has any side effects. So probably how long till they put it out? It feels like people have to wait on it. And this is powerful. This is the female energy. This is being okay. So I would say yes.
Oh, great. Now, hit me.
Now you. Will Tucker Carlson, this is from MSL, Miss Luss. Will Tucker Carlson ever face any consequences for his lies on Fox News?
That's one I have somewhere here for you. So I'll provide yours.
Okay.
They are the same finger.
1, 2, 3.
He is going to the back door. So I think he will have to be on some point just a player, but not really in front of people.
That's good news, because that probably means they're going to get hit hard by the Dominion thing.
But I see him entering to his left side. So, yeah, he will be still playing with them, but he will start looking from different point of view, but he will still be busy. I think behind the scenes, he will be busy.
Right, but they're going to hit him hard. I tell you, that Dominion thing is nothing to play with.
But there is nothing worse for him not to be on the front page.
I know. And all of them, they all said that they thought Trump was crazy.
He wants to always be the alpha.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, he's, I wish I could say he's going down hard. You know who I see getting hit harder at Fox News? people like Maria, whatever,
know
her name, and people like Janine, the women
Janine.
I see get hit really hard.
I can't watch her. I can't watch her. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I can't watch her.
Yeah.
Janine is playing. I don't play on any instrument, but she's playing on my nerves.
Okay. Now, my turn.
Yes. Oh. Did Kevin McCartney or GOP or both receive money for, and this is Phil Curley again, received money for turning over the January 6th security videos to Fox News and Tucker Carlson?
Well,
Did they,
I read on this before. I will tell you that he had to do it. He had no choice. This was instructions from Trump and Russia that he needed to do this, and in order to be speaker, and they made him pay the piper. He gave his soul out. And so but let me tell you, this, I don't know if you've read on this, but I see this as not turning out to be anything.
I don't think there is that much that January 6th was able to hide from us. From the public.
And I see other news media getting it. There's going to be a lawsuit and they're going to have to give it to everybody.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now it's for you or for me?
It's
Question.
now,
I think
you asked me. Now I got to ask you.
One more just came a moment ago.
Well, I know what I want to ask you. Nobody asked this, but I want to ask you because Congress is hearing it right now. The student loan forgiveness.
I have that one too. Okay, so would that be, I did on my last video with Cheryl.
What'd you say? Tell everybody.
I said that they will divide. Not everything, it's like, you have a lot of papers and they spread the papers. So not everything will be on the plate.
Okay, they're going to take away some of it then.
Yeah, most of them, they will be taking away.
Yeah, yes. But Trump could do what he wanted. He got the carte blanche and they didn't say he stepped over his power.
No, but that what they did with, giving too many of those Trumpers in even the last minute.
Uh-huh.
That was so unfair.
I know.
Okay.
Okay,
I had a couple guys from USA visiting my store. And of course, I'm a chatty, go lucky. And they see that I do psychic readings, that I have YouTube channel. So everyone is kind of asking me questions. And one guy recently said, and I asked him, are you Trump supporter? Oh, yes. If he is running, I'm helping him. I will be voting for him. I said, why? Like naive blondie. And he said, I'm not want to offend any blondies because I'm not blondie. Actually, I'm very dark. And it is that he said, oh, when Trump will be in power, there will be no war. I said, yes, because he wouldn't support Ukraine. And he didn't have answer. But how uneducated some people are. They will think that if Trump will be, the life will be far better. And they always think that he will be such a great leader.
No, he'll lay over for Putin.
And that's what I'm feeling, if he will be how the life will be if he will be right now.
If he made president this time,
Ukraine the last time,
would already be gone. Ukraine would already be gone.
I said the same thing. He will destroy Ukraine. And, that will be not the case. And then my country, Poland, because I'm from Poland, will be next on the.
Oh, yeah.
So I said, I can't imagine how people will be thinking that.
But no war. You know what? He called Kim Jong-un
My lover.
Rocket Man. No, he called him Rocket Man. He said, come on, have at it. Our nukes are bigger than your nukes. He threatened him for nuclear war. Everybody was like, oh my God, we're going
Yeah.
to war with North Korea. But then Kim Jong-un stepped down as they started kissing each other's butts. That's what changed that, because he called his bluff. That's what they're saying about Putin now. Call his bluff. Tell him, go for it, sucker, and watch what happens.
I'm just looking for the next question for you.
Okay.
So which one was answering? No, I asked you about Putin, so now you ask me.
Okay. Okay. There's a lot of personal questions in here.
I don't have any secrets.
A lot of people are asking about their grandparents, this and that. This is a good one. Thank you, Leah. Will they find Kyle Rittenhouse? He's been evading process servers. Will he be held accountable for the 2 people he killed? Well, he got off not guilty in the murder trial. So
yeah, and if I remember, Matt Gaetz offered him a summer job in his Florida. So would they hire him?
The people who died, their families are suing him now.
And they can't find him?
Well, no, he's ditching the process servers.
Okay, 3 cards. So the question is, would he will be fined to be responsible? 3 cards.
1, 2, 3. You know, his mother should be sued too, because she drove him down there.
Yeah. And it is obvious that they should. And it is when I was skiing for 11 years, but so I remember, you want to put that hook on the line so it will pull you up. And it is the struggle to make right moment to catch the hook. Right. So eventually they will pull him, and he will be so visible, everyone can actually see where he is hanging from on the ski. So eventually, yes, I think they will be able to figure out, I hope I'm reading this correct way, surprise, Trump is not going to help him.
No.
And the people who were killed, they will be the leaders. So, they will be winners.
Okay. I just got a flash. I feel like he might get arrested for something. Like his life down the road is pretty sad.
Well, they make him a hero? Gosh.
That was terrible. Okay, so now ask me.
And he will be very lonely, hanging on that hook and not being able to be zip up.
Yeah.
And now I will ask you. Okay, Jacqueline Robinson is deeply concerned about dictator Kim Jong-un from North Korea launching his missiles. If he goes out of course, if he will shoot the wrong way, he can shoot China, South Korea, Japan, even Taiwan. Could that start the 3rd war?
Let's look. The angel light and mercy is watching over. I don't know if he actually puts anything in those bombs. Are they blanks?
And he's just shooting to show how far he can shoot.
He's got something bad coming up here. He may do something stupid, and then everybody's on him like flies. You know what? Because he will be taken off the face of the earth. I don't know what he's messing around with, but this is he could cause some damage. And he did it to himself.
I hope that, he will cause him damage, and I'm just preparing next question.
Okay, how about with the chemical spill in East Palestine, Ohio, how far out did the contaminant spread?
And I said that right away, the first day when I heard about this, I said it's acid rain. Acid rain can go so far.
Yeah, I felt like it had gone for quite a ways.
And it will go to Pennsylvania, even to Canada.
I saw this guy wrote in Kentucky that there was this weird cloud.
And today,
Kentucky, and birds were dropping out of the sky, dying.
That's what I'm worried. It's not only over there, it will be everywhere. And apparently they burn so much ammonia, the black, today they were just before we started, they were showing on news that that was not, the governor of Ohio was not even aware about that, how much they burn ammonia. And ammonia is so dangerous.
President Biden called that governor right after this happened, and this guy refused to call him back or answer him. And he refused FEMA. But now they're bitching and complaining about why wasn't Biden there. Well, the guy never picked up the phone.
Sometimes I wish Biden will do things more for picture. He will go to the border earlier, and that will be better for his persona. And if he will go early to Ohio, that's my opinion. That will be.
Yeah, it doesn't, because Pete Buttigieg went there, so
it will.
He could have gone. Yeah, but that's not going to stop. That's not going to make people hate him. It's just
no.
The Republicans are always looking for something.
But they will always complain. They will.
Notice they're not talking about Trump in Puerto Rico throwing paper towels.
Paper towels, yes.
Okay.
So you asked me about Venezuela. So, do you think that Putin will be able to use nuclear weapon? He is all the time making a big fuss about this.
No, he's not going to be able to, because the ETs are going to stop him.
Oh, okay.
And they're around all the time. 5 airlines tried to leave Russia, and they were up in the air in the Russian space, and they had to turn around and go back because there was too many.
It is okay. Tonight I talk with ET, and my ET looks like that.
Wow.
It looks see-through, round. There is no front, no back, so it's not flat. It's 3-dimensional. And it looks like that. And
I saw my guy has a face that's not human, but it's not horrible. It's not scary.
No, it was just energy.
Wow.
Pure energy. And it was to me more like when the woman is pregnant, she has those tiny, tiny eggs.
Yeah. It looked like that, like a.
Yeah, it looks to me like that,
Wow.
And I thought, and he was talking with me, and I didn't want to wake up.
What did he say?
He said, the wrong, you have, people have wrong idea how I look like, how we look like. And we are much smaller, and we are see-through. You can't see us.
Wow.
The first time I had the real connection with.
Yeah. Did you ask any question?
This one, it was like he was telling me, change your opinion about how we look like, and then you can find us.
Okay.
And it could be very tiny, and it's see-through, more like a ghost. But I was memorized.
Can you still talk to them, or?
It was last night, so I will try it.
Girl, try again. Try again.
And it was in the middle, it was during the dream. So it's not that I was, in my trance, that I closed my eyes, but it was.
Wow.
I'll actually ask that question. I can see what I will see today.
Okay.
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
He's even watching us now.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. And it is that he's related to the moon. I see the moon. small, that looks like a, well, that's the way we usually we're creating moons when we are kids.
Right, exactly.
But it's symbol of some secrets, so he will be probably connecting with some secrets and some informations. My window is open and I'm looking at that. When there will be some worries, he will be warning me.
Okay.
I will not probably be able to make decisions. I will have to share them, but not be able to make the decisions. Well, but someone else might do it.
Wow.
Some other people might be able to use those informations and make the decisions.
I love it. I love it.
I was absolutely, well, I didn't wake up until 9:30 in the morning. My
I wish
husband,
I could sleep in that late.
I noticed you wake up at 7 o'clock.
I wake up at 5 and 6 a.m.
I can sleep 11 hours without.
Not me.
My husband is watching TV in the evening, in the morning. I asked him, honey, what they were talking about Murdoch's, because I knew that the TV was on. I couldn't wake up. I'm such a good sleeper.
That's wonderful.
But if you have problem with sleeping, take potassium. Check how good is your potassium if you are not missing potassium.
Okay.
Same if someone has swallow legs or hands, they are not having enough potassium.
Oh, okay.
Because potassium will remove salt from, sodium from the body.
I'll order some as soon as I hang up with you.
No, but check with your doctor,
Okay. I can look at my past potassium levels.
Oh, okay. Yes. And
I do take magnesium.
magnesium is another thing, but potassium is the one who is fighting with the sodium. My mother-in-law was going so many times to emergency because her sodium was so low. They gave her injection, IV of sodium, and they were yelling at my sister-in-law, why don't you give her sodium? And she said, she's eating so much sodium. Everything has to be very salty for her. And I call her because I remember when I was watching Mysteries Diagnosis, long time ago, that was a very popular program, and I was watching like crazy.
Yeah, you liked it.
I love it. My husband, what you doing? I said, I know I will need it. That's one moment. And I call her and I said, there is, I think, Addison illness. Go with her to the specialist and tell him that she is lacking of potassium. And she was living for a few years without going to emergency.
Oh my gosh.
But potassium is controlling as well blood pressure.
Oh, okay.
And especially when someone has this, well, I always put some information, some advices at the end of my videos. So
I love it. I love it.
I love, and
Hey,
just
by the way, did you end up reading those Trumpsters that came in your place?
no.
Okay.
No. When they know that I'm not a Trumper, they don't come
They
to
step
talk.
back. But at least they didn't give you a hard time.
No. One was an ex-millionaire from California, and his wife was from area from here. Nice guy, but he
Okay.
loves Trump. So it
A
is
lot,
not,
a lot of white men that like Trump.
especially the wealthy ones.
Yeah. So,
And then again, without college degrees.
So what do you want to ask me?
Okay. How healthy is Trump? How healthy Trump will be in 1.5 next year, in 1.5 years? And does he has any health issues that you can?
How about his health in 1.5 years?
Yeah.
No, I really don't see him running for president, but I could be wrong.
And with me, it was always the answer, he will run from the law. And now when I'm looking at him, he's running from the law to be president. It's like, I thought Biden will win and Trump will be cheating. The sentence was always one. And this time I'm saying Trump will run from the law. So it is not that he wants to be a president, but he's thinking.
running. Okay. So, but even if he runs, he won't win, is what he's definitely not going back in. But DeSantis, he's going to do something to DeSantis. Trump is.
Yeah, I said that he will make from DeSantis will be like a peacock, and then he will look like a chicken.
with patent leather white rubber boots.
Bootsy. Trump called him Bootsy. And genius, that way Trump is a genius. He can put the name on someone split second. So he is so good with putting names on people.
Right. But what I get is that he's back and forth with his health. He definitely has some issues. But look at this, girlfriend.
So he will have some
bad news coming up. Bad news. And he wants to be seen as a man with money, but his dreams and his hopes are going downhill.
Okay, so there is a nice optimistic.
Now, here's a question for you. Okay. From Linda. Did Donald Trump have any other kids besides the 5?
The 5 official ones? 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
I see 2, boy and a girl.
I know one of the housekeepers had a child.
I heard that, but I see 2.
Wow. Do you think he takes care of them financially?
The world will learn eventually, because the boy will be trying to be more he would fight for the money. He will fight for the money.
Wow. I love it. Okay.
I don't know, that's what I'm seeing. And what I have to go what the vision is. I can't lie. So it is like, and Trump will have his DNA will be probably in the public domain now.
Yeah. So real quick, before you ask me a question, do you see anything coming out of that case with that woman that's suing him for the
Carol, what her name is?
Yeah.
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
It is like a big book of paragraphs. It will be so monumental, the story, but I don't know. It's like a huge book of paragraphs, so, and he will be trying to avoid everything.
He's been trying, yeah.
Cheating, so he will be cheating.
Yeah.
He will have, but there will be other ways to probably find him, but she might have to find other way to get even with him.
Okay.
There is something that he will, because he's cheating, he didn't give his DNA yet.
I heard he finally agreed to do it, but I don't know.
But it was too late.
What do you mean?
Well, because it was that he had to do it, because they have to discover the DNA. So, so apparently, and that probably he's hiding behind the paragraphs.
Okay.
Carol, good memory, but short.
Okay, ask me a question.
Okay, what obstacles Biden will have in the next 1.5 years?
The Republicans.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
How about
I saw these clips with Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene, and thank God for Jamie Raskin and Senator Salwell. They came back on them like that. somebody was blaming Biden for COVID and this administration, and the guy said, "Hey, wait a second.
He
You
was not
real-
even in the power.
You realize your favorite president was the one in power. You realize your favorite president won to send out the checks and got the vaccine, blah, 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 called it a Democratic hoax and all this stuff. And it'll go away in 2 months. And Deborah Burke, that one he had with him, that was put in by him. But
No,
they
but
just want to create crazy, but they're the thorn in the side, but they're almost, this is what I'm getting. Because of this Fox News thing, you're still going to have the people that love Trump, doesn't matter. Whatever, they're all liars. But I do see some people thinking, you assholes, you had us all, he paid $600,000 to find out that the vote wasn't stolen. But instead of telling everybody, he still said the lie.
yeah. Well, he paid $150,000 for his and Melania's hair, though.
So let's look.
And he doesn't have too much of the hair, but it costs a lot.
Yeah. Well, the angel of light and mercy is always with Biden. He's a good person. And there are some disappointments, but mostly how people are acting. I'll tell you what's standing in his way is Putin. Putin in this war is really affecting him.
Yeah, but how you think his health will be okay?
Right now, his health is going to be fine. Victory after burden. So he's going to be successful. Here's my input. And I think I've said this till the cows come home. I saw him getting in office. I wasn't sure it was him. I wasn't sure it was Bloomberg. I think you and I even talked about it. We saw a silver-haired man and a dark-haired woman. We couldn't figure out, was it Bloomberg? Was it, because Biden was like a deer in the headlights on the debate stand. He wasn't coming off very powerful.
I saw him going through there was a like road closed and you have to detour.
Yeah.
That
So,
was,
but
and then I saw Bloomberg building house above my house.
okay.
And I thought, oh, that's good. So my property will get better price.
Well,
And I didn't even see him that he built the house. And I thought, ooh.
it
So
wasn't until President Roosevelt came to me in spirit. And he said, Biden is the man. And he said, mark my words, he'll do a new deal like I did. And then when I looked at Biden psychically, I saw the glow around him. I said, that's our new president.
Yeah. And I knew that Bloomberg will be able to supply him that $100 million when to help Biden. And I knew that Kamala Harris will be the vice president. I said before, and I thought, oh gosh.
Yeah.
I said that, there was 10 to choose from.
Right. He's going to run again and he's going to win. Biden's going to win, but I don't see him doing the full 4 years. I think Kamala Harris, he might step down because he's saying, had a little stroke. I can't continue. I have to go. And Kamala Harris will be president.
I saw him leaving the desk and going to another room. So I don't know when, how, but
I see him winning now. He's the only one really right now that can beat Trump.
And Trump, looking at the GOP, he would squeeze everyone.
Yeah, he destroys. But I like the fact that DeSatan is running, because DeSatan, let me tell you something. If something happened with Trump and DeSatan was running, it's even better, because the Trumpsters won't vote for DeSatan because he was rude to their president.
You know better than I do, because, I'm from here. And it's so funny. I thought DeSantis and Santos now on the front pages, Murdoch and Murdoch, Alex Murdoch and Rupert Murdoch are front pages now. Oh, now it's my time to ask you a question.
Yeah, well, I would love for you to talk about Murdoch.
Okay, I have the question. What the outcome of Alex Murdoch, which one? Alex Murdoch? Okay. Will he be found guilty, hung jury, or innocent?
Oh, he's guilty of sin.
I know, but how he will be founded?
I see them throwing the book at him. Justice will kick him in the ass. He's going to be found guilty and put away.
Good, because I'm so worried that, one jury and it can switch everything.
I just feel like there's just too much evidence against him.
There is so much. I don't trust him. I never did.
Did you see his housekeeper's son testify?
Poor lady.
She died, and he said, "Don't worry, I'll take care of it."
4,600,000, and he took it to himself.
Oh,
Two little kids were left by her. And we don't know
one disabled child.
Oh, disabled.
One is disabled.
And she was like a family.
Yes. Well, he apparently got an attorney and they're suing him. So they'll try to get in there with the properties.
There is no money there. There is no money.
But let me ask you now, what about Murdoch, Fox News Murdoch?
Okay, 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, in the previous video, I was talking about this, and I saw him being removed from the driver's seat by emergency. So he might have he's 92. The last wife was a young woman.
Jerry Hall, yeah.
Yeah, and she was ex-wife of Jagger, so she had probably appetite for good stuff, and he couldn't, even the Viagra was not helping him.
Yeah.
For entertainment only. And he divorced her.
Right.
So he is under so much stress. I think he will be removed. They will find him that he is more destroyer than builder anymore.
Yes, yes.
Because, what he said, it was not what they wanted. So he will go to relax and rejuvenate. There will be fight, and the good choice. They will make a good choices. So
when you were talking, I heard reevaluation.
They will have to remove him. So for him, it's not a good future. And it would be nice if they will pay.
Well, they will pay. And here's the thing, Fox News will no longer be Fox News. It's going to totally revamp. All those people, Tucker Carlson may start his own show somewhere, but
that's the reason I saw Sean Hannity. Actually, I was talking about Tucker Carlson leaving. So, going to the back room.
Yeah.
Because he still has a contract with them, but I don't think he will be in a public domain. And if Murdoch sons will take, or the one son, it will not be the same Fox News as it was.
Years ago, I read on Fox News, and I told everybody, something's going to happen with Fox News, that they're going to totally change and be something different.
Yeah. But I saw him being removed from the driver's seat. So by emergency.
Yeah, well, they did it. He even admitted, Murdoch was very honest in his testimony. He said, even about the pillow guy, it was all about the grain. At first, they were like really mad at Trump for this insurrection. And then their numbers started to plummet. Apparently,
the pillow guy is suing Tucker Carlson for owning those January 6th.
What?
That's what I heard.
Oh, wow.
So, but that's
why though? What's his reason?
Because he wants to have them, and no one is giving to him, and he feels like a big guy who is responsible for politics.
Can I ask you what you think Trump is feeling right now, listening to those text messages or reading those text messages where they all were saying Trump is crazy? Does that affect him at all?
Regards.
1, 2, 3.
He is like a toy. He is like a wired toy. No, he is still looking for the different perspective for himself. He still is checking for new. His mentality is not like yours and mine.
Okay.
You know, I will not be able to sleep,
No, I know.
even me.
But on his True Social, he was standing up for them, saying, "How dare Rupert Murdoch? You know, how dare Rupert Murdoch talk trash about my people, like Bart, Maria, and all those people."
The whole world is watching him. He is watching his footsteps now, and you know what? America needs someone better.
Yes.
And he knows that. And I think his people knows that.
Well, he keeps saying, and when I'm president, I'm going to get rid of this person and I'm going to do this. Yeah, you were president already. Get out of here.
Yeah. And there was scandal after scandal. And now the life in White House is so boring.
I know they were talking about, oh, how many lies he did, 2,000 lies and all this stuff. It was so
every day, few lies. And
yeah. Well, my friend, it flew by.
Oh, the time went so fast.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for inviting me. I will ask you to come to my channel.
Yes, please.
It is, and your camera is so good. I even like myself.
It freezes up sometimes, and I call it the Carrie Lake look. It blurs up, and I go, oh look, my camera's doing the Carrie Lake look.
And can I ask you, your viewers, if they can hear me well, because I'm recording this on my computer. Okay. But when I have when I'm recording with Cheryl lately, before it never was problems, but it looks like my voice will be going up and down. Okay. I went yesterday even to the Best Buy, and they said, no, nothing is wrong with your computer. It's good.
Okay. And how can people reach you? You're still doing meetings.
They can write on your comments, and they can write on my comments.
Okay.
I read my comments.
Okay, because you know, people want to, because I'm not doing readings anymore, but you are.
No, but you know, on the comment section they can say if they can hear it or.
Okay, but no, but how can people reach you to book a reading?
Oh, I have a website, and
it's called
Psychic Violetta.
Psychic Violetta, you guys. I'll put it on the comments on below.
Thank you so much. And there is a calendar with everything. You know, Leszek, when he was with me, he did a wonderful job.
Okay, all right. Thank you, guys. We'll catch you later. Cheers.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.